Hello everyone, this is Rahul Pawar and welcome to my YouTube channel Express Your Data. In today's video, we are going to learn and play with dates and we'll try to build some logic on top of that. So this is a serious video like you all know, and till now we have discussed all the different types of functions that are available in Tableau, and today we are going to see some more part of that. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and let us get started without wasting much time. So first of all, I'm taking a very basic use case, date functions I'm writing. And date is one of the very struggling or, a stressful function, I would say, because it is very time consuming. We have to break a lot of head to calculate the values or to derive the values. So that's why I'm stressing a little bit on the frequently, scenarios that we get in the real time. So first thing is I'm just trying to get the date or display the data for the current date. A very simple and a very common use case that we get. Now for this, first thing is current date means first we need to get in our mind like what function can I use to get the current date. Okay, so do pause the video here and comment in the description if you know how to get today's date. Okay, so now we can get today's date to refer by using two functions. One is today and now. These are the two functions that we have that are available in Tableau. Now using this, we will try to connect it with that field that is there in our database and we'll try to replicate or we'll get the data. So for that, what I'm doing is I'm just taking order date here and I'm just converting that to be an exact date here and making it discrete so that we see the values here. Okay, so let us just minimize this, and parallelly what I'm doing is I'm just, let us rename this as current date filter. So whenever you're trying to filter the data, maybe you can, suffix your calculated field with a name as date filter or current date filter, so that it can help you in your identification purpose at a later stage. So now what I'm going to do is simply I'm just trying to take today function and we'll see what is the result that this will give. Okay, apply, and I'm just keeping it apply, and I'll take this current date and I'm going to drop it in the view here and make it discrete as well. So if you see, it is displaying today's date. Okay, now my intention is I want data to display for the current date, or maybe it should always be. So there can be two types of requirements that we might get in real time. Either it can be current date, display the data for the current date, or it can be display the data for current date -1. It can be one among these two based on how your data is being stored. Based on that, you can try to build the logic. Now, one very simple calculation that we can write is order date is equal to your today. Simple. Now, what will happen? This will try to evaluate if this is present or not, and then it will try to fetch. Now, this is valid. So if now this is becoming a Boolean statement because we have an equal to operator here. See, this will fail now, and it is giving us a false value here, which means none of our dates are matching with today's thing. So that is why it is failing. But somehow I just want to go back to a previous year so that it gives us today's date. So maybe I would say that I still want to compare it with the 2021, and month and year I want to take it from my date. So year, I want it to be year -1 because we do not have data. I'm just trying to go back, and month, I want to compare it from the today's month, like with respect to whatever we are getting in today's date, it should take that month only, and the day also should be same. Okay, so only it should, like here we are getting 22 29 11, sorry, 29 11 2022, right? So instead of that, I wanted to compare it with 29 hyphen 11 hyphen 2021. This is my intention. I just want to go back to 1 year minus. Okay, let us try, let us see if we can, do that. Now what I'm doing is, let us do one by one. So I'm just trying to match it with year of order date is equal to year of today -1. Now, before I take the left part, let us do this, comment all of this, or maybe remove all of this for now. Now, when I do this, let us see the result here now. We are getting 2021. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to match my year that is coming from this to my year of order date. So, which means it will fix it to 2021. Okay. Now, I'm taking year of order date is equal to year of today. Okay. Now let us do this, and whatever or wherever 2021 year is there, only that part is becoming true. You see here from January almost. So from 1/1/2021 till 30/12/21, it is becoming true. Now I want it to be, I want that to be displayed for current date, right? So now what I'm doing is, and month of order date is equal to month of today. So now what will happen? November will try to match with November. So remember, in our previous case, we have already fixed it to a previous year. Now month will also match. So now if you observe, only November part will become true. That is the intention. Click on apply. See here, only this is becoming true. Okay. So if I make it or, means what will happen? Wherever month November is there, that will become true. And if I am putting it, means it should be in this year and it should be November. So I'll keep it or also, and observe here, here it is true for 2021. I'm just putting or. Now I'm just going apply, and now see here, it is becoming true for this also. Everywhere it is becoming true. Okay. So now what I'm doing is, see here, till here it is there. 1/11/2020 it is true. Again here it is true. And I'm just putting and here. I'm fixing it. And day of order date is equal to day of today. Okay, so what is the error? Okay, so I missed a bracket here. Now here we are going back to -1, and month we are fixing it to today, and day also we are trying to match it with today. If I click on apply, if I scroll down and see the results, it should only be true for our current date if that date is available. So See, only for 2911 you are seeing true. For all other cases, it is false. So like that, now every day, whatever the day is there, based on that, it is trying to display the value. So it is like, you might get previous, if at all you want to find out sales on previous year, same day. How much was the sales? If someone asks you, then you can try to do it in the same way, in the similar manner. Then you will get this thing. Okay, so current day sales means again you will have for 2022 whatever is there, that will be your current day, and if you do it like this, it will be previous day. So try this way, and you can also try an alternate approach and see if you are able to find the solution. Now simply after doing this thing, you can just take this calculated field and drop it on your filter shelf. That way you are only populating the data that is coming. Now it will become interesting when you are passing a dynamic value here. Now my intention is I want to show for 1 week based on the parameter that is being set. Or like say assume I want to, so we are in 29, right? So I want to show for this week. Okay, so I'm 29 to this thing. So this week data I want to show. Let us try to just customize it. I'm just taking this and editing it. And now what I'm doing is instead of this, I'm just taking week of this is equal to week of this. Okay, so if I click on apply, and if I just scroll down and let us observe. See, only these three values we are getting 28, 29, and 30. Only this is matching. And 28, 29, 30. Only 3 days we are getting. 28, 29, 30. Only these three. Okay, sorry, I'm seeing this. Let us go to 29 November, and so we are currently in 29, right? So 29 date it will take. So it is displaying us 28, 29, and 30. This week's data it is showing. Okay, so that way also we can display the data for current week. So we can call this as current week. We are getting like this. Now suppose let us just try to customize and correct this. We are getting only 3 days, but we should actually get 3 to 7 days. Now I'm trying to write a different logic here and get the 1 week data mostly. Okay, so I'll just create a new calculated field, and I want for current week. Okay, and what I'm doing is I'm just trying to find out today. Okay, and -7 I'm doing, because last 7 days of data is my 1 week. Okay, assume so like this also you can do. So now what will happen when I do this, do it like this? Let us see the result here. I'm going to click on apply, and I'm just dropping it here, and I'm making it discrete and exact date. So what does today -7 give? Can anyone guess? You can comment in the comment section. Now what it is doing? 29 -7 it is doing. So 29 is our today's date. So -7 if I am doing is actually 22. So that is the date that it is displaying. Now we need to display the data which is greater than this date and it is less than this date, if you are getting it. Okay, so like this 22 will be the start date for us, from where we need to display the data, and till 29 we need to display the data. 29, sorry, is the last day to display. That is the requirement here. Okay, so like mostly like 1 week of data like that. So one easy method that we can do is we can use datediff function. Okay, so like say you have two dates, then you can always use like say order id, order date diff of uh, day part. So we are subtracting day, right? So comma order date and comma today function you can use. Okay, and simply if I use it like this, okay, so automatically your last 7 days of data will be displayed. So only less than or equal to 7. So this way, if you write, it will display the data for last 7 days. Now, if I keep it like say equal to, what will happen? It will display only for like say today minus 7, it will do 22. So it will only display data for 22nd November. That's it. But if I am displaying data for data where it is difference is less than or equal to 7 means less than or equal to 7. So like say we'll get all of this where difference is can be 1, it can be 2, it can be 3, it can be 4, it can be 5, it can be 6, it can be 7 until 7. Okay, so now to calculate this, if it is 29, say assume order date you are getting 29 and today also 29, so the difference is 0. Now again I'm going back, 28 I have, but today is 29, then difference is 1. 27 is there, but it is referring to today. So again, difference is 2 here, like that. So 26 and 29, difference is 3. So like that, this calculation will work. One of the very effective ways to calculate the value. Okay, so getting last 7 days of data. Okay, so what I'm doing is for this purpose, I'm just creating a simple parameter so that I can pass this, and I'm passing it as select date. Okay, and I'm selecting a date type here to make it easy, and I'm making it range, and I'm setting it from order date. Click OK. Now I have a select date, and I'm selecting show parameter, and maybe I'll show type it. Okay, now I will pass this select date here. Now what are we doing? We are doing a difference from this date to this date, and we are trying to show only 7 days of data from the date selected. That is the requirement here. So if I click on apply, so we get current week filter, and I'm going to take this and drop it on this and click on apply. Now we are getting, you see, when I did equal to 29 minus 7 it did, and it is showing only 23. But if I do less than or equal to, observe now. Now we are getting 23 to 30. But for December it is showing. So difference it is trying to show. Okay. So because we are in December here, it is trying to show that. Likewise, now how many values are we are getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 days of data it is trying to show us. Now your 1 week of data. No matter what you select from here, it will display your 7 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so no, it should not less than or equal to 7. Click on apply. Okay, so this is how we can solve issues related to date. Okay, and now observe here and try to find out or catch the error here. When I'm selecting date which is more than 7 also I'm getting here. Okay, so I just told that less than or equal to 7. Okay, so here what is happening, even though my difference is more than 7 now, so I'm just trying to find out what is the difference I'm getting here. Okay, and if you see here what is the result here, uh, I'll take one more calculation here just to debug, and I'm writing it as current week test to find out what is the issue that I am getting here. So I'm just trying to remove this and find out what is this thing I'm getting. So I'm just taking this and will try to drop it here. Maybe I'll convert this into dimension. So this is how you will need to debug what is going wrong. Now see here, it is showing minus symbol here. So technically from 27 till 20 it should display. Okay, but here we are getting negative values. Okay, now let us try to fix this. Now you understood what is the problem here, and I'm going to my current week filter and edit, and I'm just telling that my date filter should be greater than 0. That's it, because I don't need any negative values. Now we click on apply. Now that is gone. So we are getting 7. Now let us try to select any other date. I'm selecting 20. I'm getting only 7. Now no matter whatever the logic you build, it will work. So that way you need to build your code and you also need to verify. So like how I got error while I was doing this, you might also get it in real time, but challenge is we need to identify where the issue is. Now we need to break this down. Always remember, whenever you are stuck with the problems in this, just break it down into parts and see what is the actual value that you are getting it and try to eliminate that. That is how you can fix the errors in the coding. Okay, so that's it from my side in this video. I hope this video was useful. If it does, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Have a good day and bye bye.